Okay, so for those who are watching or whatever, okay, watching on YouTube, whatever, okay, because later I record this video and post to YouTube. So if you don't understand anything, you can ask PM me also can. Okay. So or if you still want to rewatch, also can. So I also mix with a little bit of Mandarin, okay, in case it's needed. Okay. So this paper came out in this year, KL 2026. So came out from Form 4 Chapter 2 to Form 4 Chapter 4. Yeah. So in this case, okay, which of the following is an example of matter? First question, straight away. Okay, we do paper 1 first, then after that you do paper 2. Okay. So paper 1, first question, this one is the easiest question. Okay, but I know I saw some of my students still got wrong in this part. So the meaning I listed here, okay, has mass, occupy space, okay, memenuhi diri dan memenuhi ruang. So means 有质量，还有占据空间。So of course, all out, only donkey have mass and occupy space. Okay, I know some people still circle C very for me, which is very shocking. Okay. So and then second question. Diagram 1 shows the arrangement of particles, okay, in 3 states of matter at room temperature. Room temperature in chemistry is 25 degrees Celsius, okay, 25 degrees Celsius. So based on diagram 1, what is the substance PQR? So they give you 3 options, okay, water, glucose, hydrogen. So obviously, okay, hydrogen, you confirm, you already know lah, it's P. Okay, because P is gas, right? Okay, P is gas. Q is liquid. You can try it in Malay. R is purple solid. So obviously, P is hydrogen. Okay, you already can confirm lah. Donkey is correct lah. Okay, water is liquid. Glucose is a sugar. You learn in bio. Okay, glucose is a sugar. It's in solid in room temperature. Okay, so if you want to know the melting point, boiling point, I stay here already lah. Okay, but not important in our syllabus, not important, but just to show you lah. Important for water, okay, of course, but others just to show you only lah. Okay, so yeah, and then question 3, this kind of short question, I don't want to spend too long time. Okay, so diagram 2 shows a model of an atom. Okay, who is a scientist that introduced this model? This one is just a history lah, okay? A bit of memorization. Even SPM, even trial, they come out like 1 question lah. So 1 mark. If you don't want to memorize, it's okay. Okay, but the short way is Dalton atom, Thomson electron, Rutherford proton, Bohr shells, Chadwick neutrons. So it means this one already got atom. So already passed Dalton. Then electron. Yes, you got electron also. Electron. This is all the electron. And you got nucleus in the middle, which contain proton. So it came out at this model is from Rutherford. Donkey. Yeah, donkey. Okay. News board, right? They will draw you the shell outside. A lot of shell like this. A lot of shells. Chadwick, they tell you inside nucleus got neutron. Yeah. And then question 4. Chlorine 35, chlorine 37. What is the correct statement for the following isotopes? Okay. So isotopes, very simple. Just remember, okay, has the same number of protons, 17 protons. And these 2 are atoms, atoms, chlorine atoms. Remember, atom means the number of protons equals the number of electrons. So it means both of them also have 17 electrons. This is proton. This is nucleon number. Okay, so if you want to get number of neutron, 35 minus 17, you get 18 neutron in the nucleus. This one, 37 minus 17, you get 20 neutron. So in this case, if you're too fast, you ask me, you tell me slow bit. So, and then, chlorine 37 has 17 proton, 20 neutron. Correct lah? The answer is A lah. Right? Okay, chlorine 35 has 17 proton, 18 electron, wrong. It's supposed to be 17. And then chlorine 35 has less number of electrons than chlorine 37. Less number of electron. No, same, supposed to be same. Supposed to be same, Same number of neutron, no. Lesser number. Now it's lesser number of neutron. Okay. Just go through. Okay. Question 5. How many electrons are in this atom? You see, inside got how many neutron? Neutron 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 neutron. Inside got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 proton. Inside got, outside nucleus got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 electron. So this one of the easiest question. Okay, electron is outside at the orbiting around. Around the nucleus. Okay. Okay. 6. Even though it look like easy question, but sometimes people don't answer this question. Okay. This question they're asking, the average mass of magnesium atom is 24 times greater than 1/12 of the mass of carbon 12 atom. What is the relative atomic mass of magnesium? So some people still don't answer this concept. Okay, 1/12 of the mass carbon 12. Okay, mass carbon 12 itself is like this. Let's say one carbon atom. The mass is 12. Okay, then it's like you learn in primary school. You cut the cake. Let's say it's one cake. You cut into 12 pieces. Averagely, you cut into 12 pieces. Okay, it means you get 1/12 for each cakes, each pieces of cake. Okay, then it means I got total. I got 12 of 1/12 cakes. Understand, right? It means when I take out one cake, what is a mass? If I take out one cake, see, total mass is 12. I cut into 12. If I take out one only, of course the mass is 1. Right? So they are comparing one atom magnesium is 24 times heavier than this, not this. So of course very simple. The answer is magnesium is 24 times. Okay, 24 kali lebih besar. So it means 24 times 1, you will get 24. So the answer is C, just like that. Okay. Yeah. And then question 7. Why is carbon 12 as the standard atom to determine relative atomic mass? So in this case, okay, before 1961, scientists use hydrogen 1 as the standard atom. Okay, to compare the mass, to compare the mass with like other elements. Like helium, like a lot of things, a lot of gases, a lot of other elements. Okay, but after 1961, they found that carbon 12 is the best choice to compare. Just like how I compared just now. Okay, just like how I use carbon 12 to compare with other type of atom punya mass. Okay, so because why? Very simple, okay. It's like more accurate, easier to handle because hydrogen is in gas form in room temperature. Very hard to handle the gas. And also it's explosive, flammable, dangerous. Okay. So, and also it's expensive some more. So in this case, the best choice is the reason they use carbon 12 after 1961 because the best choice is C here. Okay, it is a solid at room temperature, unlike hydrogen gas. Solid means can be handled easily. Okay, and then question 8. The following statements refer to the contributions of a scientist in the development of the periodic table. So this one is also the history part lah. Okay, you got two history parts. Just now in Form 4 Chapter 2, now in Form 4 Chapter 4. Got one history part here. Okay, they tell you elements with similar chemical properties placed in the same group. Okay, same group. And gaps were left for undiscovered elements. Okay, so this one you just look at that. Okay, I send you the PDF in this PDF in a group. Okay, so who was the scientist? Okay, so give the gap periodic table with gaps. Okay, so it's Mendeleev. See ya. This one you look at yourself. Okay, I won't talk too much because history again. Say most of the time won't come out. If they come out, just like 1 mark. Okay. So question 9. Which of the following statements is correct about argon? Okay. Argon, first of all, is in group 17. I mean, group 18, sorry. Group 18 is called noble gas. Okay. So these are the very clear physical property of argon. Okay. If you want to look through, you can look through. So a lot of gases in group 18 like helium, neon, argon, all these are the same. Yeah, all these are the same. So I forgot to tell you each what chapter. Okay. So I supposing I should tell you that. Okay, this is Form 4 Chapter 2. Form 4, sorry, Form 4 Chapter 2. Okay, just for your reference. Form 4 Chapter 2. Form 4 Chapter 2. Form 4 Chapter 2. Form 4 Chapter 3. Chapter 3. Form 4 Chapter 4. Form 4 Chapter 4. So very simple lah. Okay, argon will not react with anybody, not reactive. Okay, low boiling point, low melting point, cannot conduct electricity. It's a monoatomic gas. So the answer is A lah. Okay, inert means not reactive. Inert means unreactive, not reactive. Tidak reactive. Okay, I written here already. This point. Okay. High melting boiling point is group. It's either you can say group 1 or you can say transition elements. Diatomic molecule is group 17. Liquid state at room temperature is group 17 punya bromine. Yeah. Bromine is liquid state. Yeah. 10. Which of the following is an alkali metal? Okay. So I show you the name here. Okay. Alkali metal is in group 1. So the answer is A. Group 1 is alkali metal. Okay. And then this is transition elements. I written here all the name. In case you still don't know. Group 17 is called halogen. 18 is called noble gas just now. Right. Yeah, so group 2 we don't learn in our syllabus, but just in case you want to know, it's alkaline earth metal. Okay. 13 to 16 don't have name. So we only call the family name. Okay, like boron family. This is called carbon family, nitrogen family, oxygen family. Don't have its own name. Okay, and then page 11. Why does the reactivity of group 17 elements decrease when going down the group? This one is also Form 4 Chapter 4. Form 4, chapter 4. So in this case, why reactivity of group 17 elements decrease going down the group? So the reason, okay, it's not about size increase. I know, yes, the size increase, but it's not the main reason why the reactivity decrease. Reactivity means that uh, is it reactive or not reactive or less reactive? Okay, so in this case, chlorine out of the three, chlorine is the most reactive. Iodine is the least reactive. Why? Remember, if you see reactivity for group 1 and group 17, even for period 3, okay, we always relate the nucleus. We call it nuclear. If you talk about the force, it's called nuclear attraction force. Nuclear attraction force. In Malay, it's called diatarikan nucleus. Okay, so you just always say that. In this case, because the distance, okay, the distance from the nucleus and the valence shell is smaller in chlorine. You know, right? Nucleus inside got proton, got positive charge, got positive charge. Electron is negative charge, right? So it means for chlorine, very easy for the nucleus to attract one electron into the shell, so that it can achieve stable octet electron arrangement. Boleh mencapai susunan elektron octet yang stabil. Iodine, the size too big. Why like you? Size too big. Okay, too big means, see, the distance, the nucleus and the electron very far. So it's like if you want to attract one electron, very difficult. Sangat susah untuk menarik elektron. 很难吸引 electron. Okay, so the answer is C. C. Okay, going down the group, right? Going down the group, menuruni kumpulan, attraction force of nucleus towards electron decreases. C, electron 能力越来越差，来的。Okay. 12. Potassium react with, this one is also form 4, chapter 4. Potassium react with element Q from group 17. Okay. Which of the following chemical equation is correct? Okay. So potassium. Potassium, what's the symbol? Potassium is K. Potassium kalium. The symbol is K. Right? It's K. So it just K atom. Okay. K atom react with Q from group 17. Now, there's some people, there's always don't forget. Okay. Group 17 just now, halogen. Okay. Is diatomic molecules. Normally, you write formula, you write F2Cl2. It means you got two Cl together, not single, always double. So F2Cl2 Br2I2. So same thing for Q2, right? For Q, if you react with K, right, it is also in molecule form, like that. Plus Q2, not like this, no. Okay. Group 17, including oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, all these are 2, 2, 2. Okay. K plus Q2 become. Now you look at the charge. Okay. So potassium is in group 1. Potassium is in group 1. Okay. So that's why potassium weapon will donate 1 electron to become K plus. So potassium product charge is K plus. It's not, we don't put K plus here, no, no, it's okay. We look at the charge first, then we combine. Group 17 will receive 1 electron. Okay, normally. Okay, because Potassium is 2AA1 ma. Donate 1. Let's say Q is chlorine, right? 2A7. Receive 1 to get full. You get Q minus. So the formula, 1 positive cancel 1 negative, you will get KQ. It's also not final answer because you haven't balanced, right? You know the right equation, right? So because left side got 2Q times 2 for KQ. Now times 2 for K at the left. So the answer is talking. Understand? Yeah. If you do fast again, you can tell me. But for the writing, a lot of things I send in the group. Okay. Don't want to spend too much time here. Okay. Question 13. Which of the following describes the changes in the properties of elements across period tree in the periodic table of elements correctly? Okay. So period tree is also form 4 chapter 4. Okay. So period tree, remember you have these 8 elements. Okay. You got sodium, magnesium, aluminum, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon. Okay. You know argon is not reactive, right? And then these 3, they are called metal. In Malay, it's logam, 金属. Okay. Silicon is called semi-metal. Logam is para 半金属. This 4 is not a metal, 非金属. Okay, bukan logam. So if you see like B, like metallic property increases is wrong. See, from left to right, okay, the metallic property doesn't increase. So the balik is decreased. From metal become non-metal. And then A, size increase wrong. Okay, size decrease, correct. Period normally from left to right, the size decreases. Bigger to smaller, big to small. So number of shell occupied with electron increases, wrong. The shells all are same. You see the electron arrangement, they all have how many shells? This one, period 3. Period 3 means got 3 shells. They all have same number of shell. Mempunyai bilangan petala yang sama. 有一样的 petala, 一样的圈. So, 就是 normally got 3 shell. So the answer is C. C. Electronegativity increase. Electronegativity means the tendency to attract electrons. C. electron 的能力，可 electron negative。Okay, sodium C electron 是最差的 ，means very hard to attract electron. From until chlorine very easy to attract electron. So because why? The number of proton inside the nucleus increases. Of course, 70 proton is easier to attract electron compared to 11 protons. 70 proton is more powerful, more positive charge. Okay. Question 14. This is also from 4. Which of the following elements forms an amphoteric oxide? So remember, they are talking about the oxide. Which one is an amphoteric? You got 3 categories, okay, in period 3. So in period 3, normally, these 2, sodium oxide and magnesium oxide, they are basic oxide. Basic means like has alkaline properties. Okay, mempunyai sifat kealkalian. So we call it oxidabase. This basic oxide can dissolve in acid. And this 4, silicon dioxide, phosphorus pentoxide, sulfur dioxide, dichlorine heptoxide, all these, they are called acidic oxide. Okay, acidic oxide. So they can dissolve in alkaline， 可以溶进 alkaline 里面。So the only special one is aluminum. Aluminum can dissolve in both acid and alkaline. This one is called amphoteric oxide. So the answer is donkey. The answer is donkey. Okay. Magnesium and sodium, they form basic oxide. Sulfur form acidic oxide. Okay. Period 3, chapter 4, 4.6. Okay, period 3. Okay, 15 is also from 4, chapter 4. Diagram 5 shows the chemical formula of elements, of transition elements in the periodic table. Now, all this scandium, titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese, iron, cobalt, nickel, copper, zinc. All these, they are between group 3 to group 12. Group 3 to group 12 is called transition elements. We call it unsur peralihan. So unsur peralihan, I list down all the property here. Okay, but the special characteristic is this four. This four special one, I highlight this four is the special characteristic for transition elements. Ciri-ciri istimewa unsur peralihan. So 还有特别的特性啦 means this one okay act as a catalyst. Second one can form color ions. Third one have more than one oxidation number. And this one form complex ion. Now, other than these four, normally they are the normal physical properties. Solid with shiny surface, high densities, high melting boiling point, good heat conductor. So they ask which one is correct. Insulator wrong is conductor. Okay. Low melting point wrong is high. Cannot conduct electricity wrong, can. So the answer is down here. Have more than one oxidation number. Means is visualized, means like Fe. Fe got two different charges. Got Fe2 plus or Fe3 plus. Example lah. Got two different charges. So it's like you got positive 2 and positive 3. Okay. You got positive 2 and positive 3. Okay. So it's like this is called more than one oxidation number. Unlike sodium, sodium only got Na plus, positive 1. There is no 2 plus, 3 plus, no. That's why Na is not a transition element. Okay. 16 is go back to form 4 chapter 2. Okay, process that affects the changes in the state of matter. So in this case, I already written again. I written all the processes. Okay. So later on, you've got time, can go through yourself everything. Okay, but in this case, since you already learned in since form 1, form 2, okay. So I won't talk about it too much. Okay. So this one. Boiling is get liquid to gas, so it's wrong. Freezing is liquid to solid, correct. So the answer is B. C, condensation is gas to liquid. D, sublimation is solid straight away to gas. So all the correct answer is B. That's why so late. Wait that. Okay. 17. Form 4 chapter 2. Diagram 6 shows a curve of change in state of matter for solid X. So this is obviously heating, right? Pemanasan, heating, melting. If it is this one is solid, solid, okay, per joule. So is going upwards, of course, is melting, peleburan, okay. So solid when the temperature increase, when the movement there's a period of time, temperature constant, 温度没有变化，suhu tidak berubah, malah the solid is on the way become liquid. Solid is on the way become liquid. So it means mempunyai pepecah dan cecair. Is the mixture of solid and liquid. Maybe like half is solid, half is liquid. Then R and S is liquid. cecair. So of course, the correct one, physical state of X from Q to R. Q to R, solid and liquid. Solid and liquid. Melting is correct for point Y. Point Y, point Y is a melting point. Takat lebur. So B. Okay, if you don't answer, you ask me. Okay, 18. Diagram 7 shows the standard representation of atom Z. This is form 4 chapter 2. Which of the following shows the atomic structure of atom Z? Now, the keyword here is atomic structure. Struktur atom. You got two different parts. Atomic structure. Okay, the same, the drawing is same. So the drawing, right? Same. It's just that inside nucleus, for atomic structure, you put how many proton, how many neutron. For electron arrangement, these two, right? These two are. These two is the electron arrangement. These two is atomic structure. Electron arrangement, then you put the symbol of the element. Okay. So, of course, the answer here can be only A or B, right? So, they tell you this is 5 proton. Nucleon number 11. It means inside you have 6 neutron. Because 11 minus 5 is 6. And this is atom, atom, right? If atom Z got 5 proton, atom Z also have 5 electrons. 5 electron, the electron arrangement is 2.3. Right? So you check which one is 2.3. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So A is correct. Because B got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wrong. B is 2.5. Means 7 electron. Wrong, Okay. 19. Nucleon number meaning? Okay. Nucleon number is the total number of proton and neutrons in the nucleus of an atom. Total number of proton, not electron, neutron. So the answer is donkey. Okay. This is also form 4 chapter 2. Okay. Question 20. Form 4 chapter 2. What is the standard representation of the isotope? So Standard representation in Malay is called perwakilan piawai. Okay, this is how you write. Normally, how you write a standard representation of an isotope of an atom. Okay, you write a symbol of element. The number on top is nuclear number. On below is proton number. So they give you 70 proton. So it means here must have 17. 20 neutron. Okay, not to put 20 here. Nuclear number is 17 proton plus 20 neutron. You get 37. So you get 37 and 17. So the answer is A. A is the right one. Okay. 21. Form 4, chapter 2. Okay. Isotope punya uses. What is the use of isotope? In this case, iodine 131. Okay. Okay, I don't talk. I too much. Okay, the answer is obviously B. To treat thyroid cancer. Okay. A. Estimate the age of fossils is carbon 14. C. Generate electricity for satellites is plutonium 238. Donkey detect leakage of underground pipe is sodium 24. Other uses, you can find through yourself. Okay, you can find yourself. Go through yourself in your notes or in your whatever material. Okay, or even your best friend now, ChatGPT. Okay, if you textbook don't have, sometimes like Lieutenant to have don't have. These two don't have in the textbook, so you can find yourself. Okay, and then question 22. What is the chemical formula for ammonium phosphate? Now, this part, okay, for those who still don't know the charge of the charge of the ion and how to write formula, okay, this the basic. This remember this, okay, and the name also. I didn't list out the name here, but go and memorize the name also, the charge and the name, so that for you to write formula will be easier later on. Okay, if you still didn't or didn't memorize formula yet. Okay, which one is one positive, which one is two positive, which one is three positive, which one is one negative, two negative, three negative. So look yourself. Okay, they ask for ammonium phosphate. Okay, ammonium is NH4 plus. Okay, 1 plus, NH4 1 plus. Phosphate is PO4 3 negative. So how to write formula? Very simple. Okay, think about this. So you see, normally shortcut, right? The 1 plus the 1 will give to PO4. The 3 will give to NH4. But I teach you why is it like that. Okay, you see, I got only one positive. I got negative 3. So you see, I don't have enough positive. I need how many more positive to cancel my negative in mathematics to become 0? Isn't it? I need to have another 2 more. Another 2 more of NH4 plus to cancel my PO4 3 negative. You see, right? Now, positive 1, positive 2, positive 3. Now I got 3 positive 1. Here I got negative 3. You see, now I got positive 3, I got negative 3. And then only I can cancel out each other. Then I combine the formula. But you see, NH4 got 3 more. So the formula, right? NH4, because N and H are 2 capital letter, big letter, means have to put bracket 3. Have to bracket 3. 2 capital letters means they are different elements. That's why I put bracket 3 in this case. And PO4, 1. So the answer is C. And not C, not C. Donkey, sorry. Oh, okay. There's a chat here. So it's donkey, sorry. Okay. So, but important is the charge. Had to remember. 23. This one is Form 4, Chapter 3. Diagram 8 shows the apparatus setup to determine the empirical formula of metal oxide. Okay. So, which statement explain why the crucible needs to be recovered by its lid when the metal starts to burn? So, this one is the empirical formula for MgO1, where Mg react with oxygen, you will get magnesium oxide. So there are a lot of procedures, precautions. One of them is they ask why have to be covered. Mengapakah perlu ditutup? Okay, when it start to burn. So reason very simple. When it starts to burn, inside you will get a lot of white film. 很多白色烟啊，就是 wasap putih, or a lot of wasap putih. Okay, so a lot of wasap putih here. If you open the cap, open the lid, all the white film come up, escape, which will affect the mass later. Akan menjejas jisim. So the answer is B. Okay, prevent white film. The white film is the metal oxide film. Yes, the white film is MgO inside. White film is MgO. Okay, if you open the lid, GG. Okay, your experiment failed. So, and then 24 is Form 4, Chapter 4. Basic principle in arranging the elements in a periodic table. So, you know that, okay, in our periodic table, we have 180 elements. How do we arrange properly? And not decrease, ascending order, okay, of problem number. Ascending is from small to big, from 1, 2, 3 until 118. Yes, we have 118 elements. Okay, like hydrogen is 1, helium is 2, lithium is 3, beryllium is 4, boron is 5, carbon is 6. Like that. 25. Form 4, Chapter 2. Form 4, Chapter 4, sorry. The group 18 uses, ya, kumpulan 18. The use, okay, I list out here lah. Okay, I list out here. So, they got a lot of uses. Okay, later on you can go through by yourself lah. Okay, but this one is a little bit of memories also lah. Okay, like 你要靠记的这个也是。So and also normally we only come out in objective. So like again, okay, if you got time, go through. So you see, A, krypton anesthetics, wrong. Anesthetic, okay, anesthetic is xenon. Okay, this one is xenon. Used to treat cancer rather than, okay, correct. B is correct. Okay, B is correct. C, argon, used in lasers to treat eye retina, wrong. The eye retina one is krypton. So, krypton. Okay. Donkey, flashlight in camera is also krypton. Okay, you can see krypton. So the answer is B. Others can look through yourself. Okay. Okay. 26. Form 4, Chapter 4. Okay. Diagram name shows the combustion of element Y with oxygen. Okay. So this one is group 1. Okay, group 1 burn with oxygen gas, get purple flame. Okay, we get purple flame, nyala ungu. Okay, means if you take the group 1 element, burn with oxygen, you will get purple flame. Okay, not everything is purple flame. Sometimes it's red flame, sometimes it's yellow flame. 就是你拿 group 1 element 去烧，去跟氧气烧，拿到有时候拿到是红色、黄色或者紫色火啦。So in this case, okay, who is element Y? Next one. So I list down already again for you. Okay. Group 1 like lithium, sodium, potassium. If lithium burn with oxygen, you will get red flame. If sodium burn with oxygen, you will get yellow flame. If potassium react with oxygen, you will get purple flame, or you call it lilac flame. Okay. So because potassium is very, very active. Okay. So which is also in my YouTube video if you haven't watched experiment. Okay. The answer is donkey. Kalium. Okay. The product form, all are white solid. Okay, purple putih, white solid. Okay. And then 27. This one is form 4, chapter 4 also. Which element react with water bertindak beras dengan air so that it can turn red litmus paper to blue? To blue means is alkaline already lah. Okay, to blue means menjadi biru means alkaline. The substance is alkaline. Okay, alkaline metal is group 1. Kumpulan 1. Okay, just now I told you lithium, sodium, potassium. Okay, if you put inside water, you can turn the water becomes alkaline. Okay, all these are alkaline. Lithium hydroxide, sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide. This one is called alkaline metal. Put inside water, it can show its alkaline properties. Okay, so in this case is A, sodium. Okay, simple. And then 28, form 4, chapter 2. What is the similarities between hydrogen 1 and hydrogen 2? Okay, so apakah persamaan antara hydrogen 1 dan 2? So hydrogen 1, hydrogen 2. Okay, they are isotope. Okay, isotope. So you can see lah. Okay, I listed already. What is the similarities of these two isotopes? Okay, 它们有什么共同点？ Okay, persamaan. And then the perbedaan differences. Okay, so in this case, they have the same chemical properties, same number of protons, same number of electrons. Different number of neutron, different physical properties. So it means chemical can be only A and C. Proton, electron, okay, are the same. So it's the best choice is A. Okay, you can look through yourself again. Which are the similarities? Which are the differences? 差别 perbezaan. Okay. 29. Form 4, chapter 4. Okay. Which is located in group 16, kumpulan 16. So easy, for those who still don't know. Okay. This like this, okay. You got 1 valence electron, 4 valence electron for X, 6 valence electron for Y, 7 valence electron for Z. Okay, valence electron means the most outside shell punya electron. 最外面的圈的 electron. Okay, in this case is Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I already start for you. Which group is this? So the answer should be Y. Y has 6 valence electron. Okay. 30. Form 4, chapter 4, group 17. Okay, because they give you 7 valence electron. 7 valence electron is group 17. Group 17. And the tell you is greenish yellow gas. Okay. Gas kuning kehijauan at room temperature. Okay. So it means what happen is I already list down again for you. Which are the which? Okay. At room temperature means at 25 degrees Celsius. Yeah. So if you see fluorine, chlorine, they are gases. Okay. Bromine liquid, iodine solid. Okay. It's just the color from brightest turn to darkest. Okay. Greenish yellow is chlorine, obviously. So the answer is B. Okay, you got fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. How to recognize the name? Recognize the name. Okay. In case you want to know group 18, group 18, all are colorless gas. Group 18, all colorless gas. Group 1, all gray solid. Okay. 灰色的固体。All this colorless gas, 没有颜色气体。This one depends. Okay. Pale yellow gas, greenish yellow gas, reddish brown liquid, purplish black solid. Okay. Okay. Page, question 31, form 4, chapter 2, calculation. This one of the easiest calculation, okay, you can get. They want to find the relative atomic mass of this isotope, silver. Okay. Cis atom relative, argentum. One of the easiest one. So just use percentage multiply the mass plus. Okay, it means straight away use 551.48 multiply 107 plus 48.16 multiply 109 divide total 100%. Now what do you get? Let me use calculator. So 51.48 multiply 107 plus 48.16 times 109 divide 1000 and 100, sorry, you will get 107.578. Now, in this case, there are some students circle for me B. Wrong, okay? You learn since in primary school, okay? You have to round off if the back number is more than 5. You have to round off to make the 7 become 8. Okay? So the answer is A. We call it 四舍五入. Okay? For those who still don't know in mathematics problem. Okay? So not B. The answer is A. Okay, 32. This is form 4, chapter 3. Okay. What is the number of atoms in 0.5 mole of ammonia gas? Okay. So in this case, you have to know the formula for number of mole is number of mole is number of particles divide Avogadro constant. Okay. Now, it means they ask for number of atoms, bilangan atom. It means you have to use number of mole multiply darab Avogadro constant. 拿 number of mole 去乘 Avogadro constant. Okay. In this case, mole is 0.5. Multiply this, the fixed number, Avogadro. So what do we get? Now, I mean, okay, they didn't ask you to count, but they ask you 0.5 times 6.02 times 10 to the power of 23. Now, in this case, you be careful, since they ask for atom. Now, but ammonia, okay, I draw for you. This is ammonia. Ammonia is NH3. Ammonia NH3, So if like this, let me draw for you. So if you see the answer, H. NH3, this is ammonia, okay? Ammonia. So the whole thing, right? You see, the whole thing is called one ammonia molecule. Satu molecule ammonia. The whole thing is called one ammonia molecule, but they didn't ask for molecule. They asked for atom. So inside one molecule got how many atoms? So in this case, you got one nitrogen atom, three hydrogen atoms. So total 1 plus 3 is 4. So inside got 4 atoms. Right? So the answer is A. Simple, right? Okay. 33. How many ions are there in one formula unit of iron trioxide? Now, many people don't know this. Okay, I explain to you. Okay, just now I asked you to memorize the charge, isn't it? You see, iron 3 ferrum figure, the charge is Fe3 plus. Based on the formula, of course, if the Fe is 3 plus, the O is 2 minus. Now they ask, how many ions? Berapakah bilangan ion? Now, in this case, okay, maybe people told me, two lah, 1, 2 lah, okay? No, okay, in this case, not only 2. You see properly. Now, can positive 3 cancel negative 2? No, right? How do they, what is the minimum amount that takes them to cancel each other? 它需要最低多少的 amount of ion 才可以 cancel 掉对方？ You learn in mathematics, right? I don't know, I forgot what is LCF something, right? So you see, the lowest possible, right? It's 6 actually. You know your fraction? 1/3 plus 1/2. You cannot straight away multiply. Times 2, times 2, times 3, times 3, right? Don't become 6. So same thing. How do you make this become 6? You need to have another one more, Fe3 plus. Right? Same thing with O, right? O need how many more to get 6? To cancel out each other? 2 more. Right? So now you see, now you have 3 positive, 2 positive 3 for Fe. Now you got 3 negative 2. Now, left side positive 6, right side negative 6. Then can cancel each other. Then you will get Fe2O3. Understand what I say? 现在可以 cancel 掉对方了。当它有 positive 6跟 negative 6之后，so you need 2 Fe3 plus 3 O2 minus. So total you got 5 ions. Answer? What answer? Yeah. You know chemistry is so deep, let's say. Okay. So page 34. Okay. What is the empirical formula of the compound in the seashell? Normally, exam, they will give you table, right? So you have to know how to find the empirical formula, right? So objective is okay, no need to draw. Objective, you agak find, you can find it. Okay? Actually, this question, if you already know the formula of calcium carbonate, you don't have to even find the empirical formula. If you already know the charge Ca is 2 plus, CO3 is 2 negative, you know the formula is CaCO3 already. But we follow the, how do you call, the procedure, okay, of finding empirical formula. What if they give you X2 like that? Then you can find it. So in this case, first column, write down the element. Oh, I forgot to put another one. Okay, so CaCO, calcium, carbon, oxygen. Okay, and then mass 25.0, 7.5, 30.0. Mole, mass over molar mass. Bilang gsim divide gsim molar. So 25.0 divide mole is 40. Okay, this one is 40. Molar mass is 40. The carbon is 12. All written here. Oxygen is 16. Okay, so I calculate 25 divided by 40, 0.625, 7.5 divided by 12, 0.625, 30 divided by 16, 1.875. And then what you do? Find the smallest, right? So in this case, how do we get the smallest? Remember, always divide the smallest mole. Okay, these two same, right? Smallest. So you just everything divide by 0.625. So you get 113. You get 113 ratio, 113. It's the 1 calcium, 1 carbon, 3 oxygen. That's why you will get A by this method. Understand? I mean, I'm sure you learned, but just to be recap. 35. Okay. Ammonium sulfate. The formula NH42SO4 used as a fertilizer. What is the percentage by mass of nitrogen in ammonium sulfate? Okay. Now this one very easy also lah. Okay. So the formula, it means you want to find how many nitrogen punya mass in this formula. What is the percentage? So you put total mass at the bottom. Put the thing that you want to find at the top. 放总数在下面，总数的质量放下面，你要找的东西放上面。Then times 100%. So N2 加 N2 1 N is 14 right? N2 means 2 times 14. You must ask me why you got N2. Okay. You see NH4 bracket 2. So bracket mana 2. So 2 times the N, 2 times the H. But I don't care about H now, okay, for this. I care about the N how much. And then bottom, 2 brackets, right? 2 bracket, 14 plus 4 times 1, because hydrogen is 1. 4 hydrogen means 4 times 1, plus 32, plus 4 times 16. Then times 100%. Okay, what do I get? Give me a second. 668. 132. 21.2%, is it? I think it's 21.21212121, right? So it becomes 21.2%. So the answer is donkey. Okay. 36. The following chemical equation represents the reaction between zinc and hydrochloric acid. Okay. So what is the volume of hydrogen gas produced? This kind of question, you always have these 3 steps. Okay. 3 steps. Okay. And the formula, everything I wrote for you. Okay. Number of mole. You have to use these 2 formula to find. Okay. So in this case, first, always find number of mole. Second, find the ratio. Third, find volume. So, see, in this case, they give you what information and ask you to find what. Be careful, they ask you for volume of hydrogen gas, isi padu gas hydrogen. Okay, and then they give you 6.5 grams zinc. So you always start with the one that has information one. 你 always 开始 with 你有资讯的先，你有号码的先 ，OK？ So always write down the information write down 6.5 gram. Okay, and then volume of hydrogen gas. Write down first. Down 6.5 hydrogen. Question mark. Right. Then first step, start with this one. Since they give you gram, 它给你 gram, they give you gram. Of course, this one is the first formula, right? So, straight away, okay, 你的 bilangan mole, okay, or you call it number of mole of zinc. You take 6.5 divided by molar mass is 65. Okay, by using this formula. Okay, then you will get 0.1 mole. Okay. Second, of course I focus on H2O. So do ratio, right? So but based on the equation, 1 mole of zinc ratio to 1 mole of H2. No number is not zero 啊，没有 number 不是零啊。Okay, is 1 啊。So start from equation, 1 mole of zinc to 1 mole of H2. 刚刚拿到0.1吗？所以 H mole H2 的 mole 也是0.1。Just now you got 0.1. Okay, I mean 0.1 mole of zinc. Your H2 punya mole is also 0.1. Then you take this. Okay, first step. Okay, second step. Third step. Find volume of H2. Now you use this formula. Volume divide number of mole equals to volume divide molar volume. Now they want to find what? Volume. Isi padu volume. Isi padu. 他们要找 volume of H2. So want to find volume means take number of mole multiply molar volume. So the step very easy lah. Okay. The step isi padu H2. Call it volume of H2. Number of mole how much? Just now 0.1. Just see everything. 0.1 multiply molar volume. They told you in this case, normally you got two options. 22.4 at STP, standard temperature, 24 at RTP, room temperature. But normally they give you, since they give you this, of course they follow. So multiply 22.4. So you get 2.24. Now, unit Tm cube. Remember? So the answer is C. This is Form 4, Chapter 3. Okay? Form 4, Chapter 3. Form 4, Chapter 3, a lot of calculation. Okay? Just to tell you. Form 4, Chapter 3. Okay, question 37. Same steps. Around the same steps. 差不多一样 step 的。Okay? So, 就是一样，我们 spot 那个 information 先。We always spot the information first. Okay? So, berapakah gisim ferrum 3 chlorida? Mass of iron 3 chloride. When you got 360 cm3 of chlorine gas is used. Same thing. Okay? Same thing. Now the balik. Now they give you volume first. Okay? So, volume of what? Chlorine gas. Which one is chlorine gas? Cl2, right? So, below Cl2, you write 360 cm3. Then, they ask you to find what? 要找什么？ Gisim, mass of iron 3 chloride. FeCl3 的质量 mass of FeCl3. So below you put mass equals to question mark. In Malay you put gisim equals to question mark. So what do you do? First step, find mole first. Again, you always follow the 3 steps. Okay, find mole, find ratio, find the thing that you want to find. First thing, so 360 cm cube first step number of mole in Malay bilang apa number of mole of Cl2 in Malay you put bilang apa bilangan mole. Okay, put yourself lah. Okay, so for in this case you use volume divided by molar volume, but be careful. Okay, they give you what you need. I mean, they give you cm cube, but in formula is dm cube. So of course you have to convert this to dm cube, right? So if you see, remember, the conversion is 1 dm cube equals to 1000 cm cube. So it means if you want to convert from cm cube to dm cube, you have to divide 1000. So it means you have to divide 360 divided by 1000 first. Then only you divide the molar volume. In this case is 24. So you get 0.015 mole. Okay. And then ratio, same thing. Now, this ratio be careful. This one is 3 to 2. You see the equation, 3 to 2. Okay. So 3 mole of Cl2 to 2 mole of FeCl3. Just now I got 0.015. What do I get for mole of FeCl3? How do I get? Remember, always cross. It means cross means you always multiply 2 divide by 3. It means you have to do this. Multiply 2 divide by 3. Times, it means times 3 over 2, 2 over 3. So you will get 0.01 mole. It means divide the thing that you want, multiply the thing that you want. 乘你要的东西除你不要的东西。And then find volume, find mass. GC mass of FeCl3. What happened? How do we find mass? How do we find GC? Number of mole multiply molar mass. Number of mole is just now 0.01. Molar mass. Molar mass. FeCl3. So 1 Fe56. 3 Cl is plus 3 times 35.5. Hey, don't answer the calculation you ask me. If it's still answer. This type of calculation always popular. Yeah. 1.625 gram. So the answer should be C. Okay. 38. Okay. Which of the following gases contain 0.4 mole of atom at room temperature and pressure? Okay. So in this case, okay, now the only correct is B lah, because B is atom. Okay, B is one helium atom. A, you will get 0.4 mole of molecule. Okay, molecule, you won't get atom. So because A, C, D are all molecule. Molecule means more than one atom. We call it molecule. Okay, like B helium single is atom. Okay, can only be A. It can only be B lah. Okay. Addition. 39. Okay, the 38 is also Form 4, Chapter 3. Form 4, Chapter 3. Okay. Diagram 12 shows two gas jars filled with chlorine gas and oxygen gas, respectively. Okay. Which of the following statements is true about chlorine and oxygen gas in gas jars X and Y? So volume of both gases are the same. Okay, so it means you see, here you got 10 gram oxygen, 10 gram of chlorine. Okay, it means 10 gram of O2, 10 gram of Cl2. So in this case, they ask whether the volume is same or not. Now, the best way is to find number of mole first. Then you convert to volume. Okay. So in this case, if the number of moles same means the volume should be same. Okay. So you see, how do we find mole? Again, mass. Since you got gram means mass divided by molar mass. So it means, let's say number of mole of oxygen, okay, equals to 10 gram over O is 16, but O is molecule, so it's 2 times 16. You will get 0.3125 mole. If I count for chlorine, will I get the same? This one I got 2 Cl, 1 Cl is 35.5. Most probably won't get the same. Right? So 10 divided by 71. So if you see the mole is already different. Let's say if both multiply molar volume 24, right, to get volume. So most probably you get different. Won't get the same. Okay, but since they didn't tell you it's in room temperature or in whatever, right? I don't know, okay, or standard temperature. So I just won't judge. Okay, but I can know from that mole different means volume different for sure. Okay, so the A cannot be same already. It cannot be same. Gas jar X contain higher number of mole of gas. X contain higher. Yes. So answer is B. Okay. Number of gas molecule in both gas jars same. No, cannot, because again, okay, if I times 6.02 times 10 to the power 3, for then I times 2 again for the atom. Is it? Yeah, for atom. No, molecule. So just times 6.02 times 10 to the power 3. Of course, you get different value. Because at the beginning, mole already different. So it cannot be C also. Okay, cannot be same. Distance between molecules of gas Y is greater than gas X. No important point. Okay, so the distance around the same. So in this case, okay, is B. Yeah, higher mole. Okay. Okay, 40, the following equation represent the reaction between sodium oxygen. Sodium oxygen, yes. They ask you which statement is correct. Now, they give you A to D, right? Like this one is Form 4, Chapter 3. These are all Form 4, Chapter 3. Okay. So, they give you the sentences involving quantitatively and qualitatively. Okay, quantitatively means you can see they give you 4 more, 1 more, 1 more, 2 more, whatever. The number of particle inside, number of mole inside the equation, right? And then qualitatively means who react with who, atom react with who, react with molecule or atom, producing what product. Okay, this is called qualitatively. So based on this, this is 4 mole of sodium atom. 4 mole of sodium atom react with 1 mole. Did that means 1 mole of oxygen molecule. You will get 2 more of sodium to produce 2 more of sodium oxide. So you see A and B, if they didn't talk about the Na2, right? Wrong already. You have to talk about this, react together to get a product. Like C lah, C and Noki, you see producing blah blah. So let's look at C lah. There's 4 more of sodium atom react with 1 more of oxygen molecule. Correct. Okay, so I say C, not atom. Oxygen is molecule. O2. And to produce 2 more of sodium oxide. Yeah, so this is the Carol paper 1 for